13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect, 13 to the naga, nigga, nagini, nagoose, serpent eyes. I'm a fool's with it, ain't I? This your boy, the super son, the super man. 13 love to everybody out there. You know, how y'all feeling? I hope you're feeling good, because I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? Life is good, 13. Life is great, 13. I continue to do well and help others and put food on my plate, 13, 13, 13. I gotta talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody so I can have a conversation with somebody. You know what I mean? I just saw a disturbing poster. This poster had said there's 18,600,000 homes. Wait, let me get it right. There's 18,006,000 homes. 18,600,000 homes. There's 18,600,000 abandoned homes in the United States alone. They said that's enough to house every homeless person and give them 6 extra homes. Something's wrong with this picture. But it's not that there's so many abandoned homes and there's so many abandoned families or people out here. The problem is y'all not paying attention. You not seeing it going. You're not seeing what's happening around the world. You're not seeing the time ticking. You're not seeing the serpent head coming back around with the tail to 0 point. You're not seeing all the stories that was written down in advance. You're not seeing all the Sanscripts, all the Veda texts, all the Sumerian texts, all the tablets. You're not seeing none of the papyrus. You're not reading the hieroglyphs. You're not reading nothing the ancients have left to get you right for this time we're about to face. After 12 seasons, or let's say 12 cycles of 26,000 years in each cycle, that's 312,000 years. We coming back to that 0 point. For some reason, some humans out here now thinking that the humans are finna evolve to something else here in this 3D. When elders have come and told you this is the end of this 3D or human reality. You was put here to master so many different things. You experience so many different things to become the best being that you can be. But for some reason, some got twisted up and caught up in this later stage. And in the last 6,000 years, when the last elders came here and started trying to pass the messages around, because everything you go back, you look at all the texts, and go back to around 6,000 years. And you have these ancient wisdom ones, or these wise ones, that came from above, that came below. There's pictographs, there's hieroglyphs, there's oral traditions that tells you about the beings that came from above, came below, to assist the human beings and teach them the right way. This is in every culture. But for some reason, now humans think they got all this power and this love power out here, and they can keep creating their reality. Yes, you can create your little reality right now, but at the same time, is you collecting too much more matter? Is you getting too more attached to this reality? Or are you preparing your soul to detach from this and attach to the new? As in your heart be lighter than a feather. See, just talking the love stuff ain't gonna get it. So you gotta master all 3: physical, mental, and spiritual. That's that pyramid. That's why it's pyramids all over the planet. But for some reason, we got a lot of people misleading people. They means well. They means well, but they really don't know what they mean. You know what I mean? This is when all your religious texts come in from all the last information, last 2,000 years. The Moors were kept all the information right. Some Moors even falls into the thing that think something's going to happen too, thinking they're going to go back on top as men running the planet again. Some Moors think this. Some Moors think it's about destroying others. You know, some think about revenge. You know, this is a lot of religious groups out here. Some of our Hebrew people think they still stuck in the man thing. And that's why I posted that article today on Twitter about the female sun. And what was that yesterday? And about a lot. I keep telling them a lot. Astrotravel. I keep telling them these names, but for some reason the Hebrews, so-called Hebrews, thinking that somehow this male deity came along. Don't understand that they masculated the female deity. They added an S onto the gods, which the god was a female. And when you see man or male in the Bible, you still talk about a female. But for some reason, hey. We have gotten off the path of being just right. Everybody think they're right. Everybody interprets something that they read in a certain way. They all wrong. Then people will say, how do you know? Who is you? You just a man. We don't supposed to follow you. I ain't never said follow me in no video. I never said I'm your guy, I'm your leader, I'm gonna lead you to the promised land. I never said walk beside me, and I guarantee I'll lead you the right way. That's a fact. And then people want to know, like, how you know? Why we should trust you? I say don't trust me. You follow your heart, follow your soul. Then you know who I am. I guarantee I ain't gonna steer you wrong. I'm gonna steer you strong, like a steer. Steer you strong like a bull. Cause dealing with the L's, them double L's, a lot, not a lot. I don't know that man y'all talking about. I don't know big on my mama. I know her sons and elders are new, and those ones who watches over this. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them L's. You can call them Angel, Raphael, Gabriel, or Saphriel, whatever hell you want to call. You can call them men named there. Just number sons. That's all. It's always been a female goddess. Always been a female creator. Always been a divine feminine presence on the planet. Always. That's the omnipresence. The one that gives nurturing to everything on the planet. That's why the creator, Mama, Big Mama Mama, put females all around the planet as co-creators, as goddess on planet. So, cause Big Mama Mama is everywhere, but she can't be everywhere, but she is everywhere. So she put females everywhere. So you can't see her, you see the mama. That's why the mama is here on the planet, representing Big Mama. Just like even that little thing, Cupid, shooting that bow and arrow, look like a little fat butt boy over there in Greek and all this kind of stuff like that. That ain't representing no but a phallus, a penis going inside a big swollen vagina or vulva, a heart. The heart is nothing but the vulva, the vagina. That's all it is. But y'all don't see that though, because you don't know females like I know females. You don't know the goddess like I know the goddess. You don't know the queens like I know the queens. You don't know life and the ones, the wise ones, the witches, the right ones, the creators like I know them. I'm just my mama's son. That's who I am. I'm her son. And I'm one of the last ones that are going to come back in this last cycle before rebirth. Not rebirthing back to this here. This done. This is going to be the dust bowl. Dust bowl. Leaving the old behind. Creating a new. That's what they call it, new earth. New paradise. New Jerusalem. Leaving this old behind. For whatever all these things they teach out here, think about somebody going back on some donkeys in some kind of little foreign land, all this bull crap, it ain't gonna happen. The reason that they're having wars everywhere, I bet you they ain't told y'all about dropping bombs on Iraq right now, have you? I guess probably won't make the news though, but it ain't important. They got wars going on everywhere. It ain't important though. The reason they do this and destroy lands everywhere because the beast is coming on the planet. They need that land. They need you weak and sick. So when the people see all that in their land, they can't be healthy. they might pray and do all that kind of stuff, but they ain't doing it right because they still, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They not listening to the Creator, that divine wisdom. That land is barren, or what you want to call it. It's them lands is destroyed. There's no life there. You know, if you ain't got no green trees and everything just like that, you ain't got nothing, to tell you the truth, because that's what the ancestors dwell. So they just dropping bombs on their land so the demons can come on and suck the rest of these souls to get stronger on them over there in other lands, so they can come over here and attack over here. Because the United States gonna get it. It is what it is. Some people be talking about sexual rituals and sexual energy, trying to create some power. See, these people right here don't have no power. They don't have no power themselves, so they want to try to create some more power out here by having sexual energy. They don't understand everything you do out here is a sexual energy. It's a sexual ritual. That's why they had so many sexual orgies back in the days. You had these dumb, dirty, big nut kings used to have sex with horses and stuff like that, and cows and goats and stuff. And when they shot up in a goat or something like that, they then cooked that goat as a sacrifice and ate it, thinking they're going to get some kind of power of that goat. This is the barbaric stuff that went on the planet. Because they wanted to be like that female, that queen, that goddess. But they ain't going to tell you this stuff. Nah, you think kings and queens great out here. The ones of that time like them dirty feet. How can you be trying to use your sexual energy when everything is dirty and foul? You know, because the body is a sacred temple, supposed to be worshipped. You can't let anybody run up inside you. And they look dirty dudes trying to think they're trying to get sexual, and they don't even know how to use nobody those sexual energy. How you gonna? It's like putting, if you got an old house with a furnace or something like that, and it's cold inside, and you go to turn that heater on, and you got central heating air, that boom, smell like something burning up inside. That's what happened to these bodies out here that's not right. So the inside's going to burning up inside when you trying to bring that sexual energy because you're not right. Your dirty ass don't supposed to be having no sex. Your body supposed to be clean. Your body dirty. You know what thing you're going to bring on the planet is a dirty demon. Bringing the little dirty things back on the planet. Your body supposed to be king. That's why ain't no kings and queens out here being born no more. That's why ain't no lions and lioness being born no more. Ain't no some little dirty dudes. And got these little things talking about people out here talking about sexual energy. See, these demons, ain't none of them clean. Tell them to show me they glow. Dirty people around here, all this bull crap. You got to be clean. That's why Moorish law and Moorish science is Kemetic law and Kemetic science by being cleansed. Cleansing your body. Being one with nature, you cleanse you with everything. You'll know that body is a temple. The best thing to enter that temple. Can't anybody walk in that temple. Can't nobody walk in the temple. Will you let a dirty motherfucker get on your pearl satin sheets? Hell nah. You ain't gonna let no sweaty motherfucker been playing basketball or they lay on your sweat, your pretty white seats or pretty white rug, is you? Hell nah, you're gonna dirty it up. So why you wanna let a dirty person go up inside your temple who ain't clean? It's looking this dirty dick upside somebody around here talking about sexual energy and stuff. And you woman, and you fall for that crap, you got to be weak. Your soul is gone. You supposed to be walking with your head on the thing. You supposed to be walking like you walk flowers walking around you when you walk. What happened to the chivalry? What man supposed to be putting down coats over the water for you or to walk over that water so you don't get wet on that dirty water? Because that's how your body supposed to be clean like a temple. That's how they used to do. Men used to do anything to try to get that woman, impress that woman, because they knew that woman was a goddess, a queen. Now we got these dirty dudes out here talking about sexual energy and all this nonsense. And got some bad body women talking about sexual energy, trying to get all the women. Have sexual energy and create energy out here and stuff. It's a divine feminine movement out here. You don't know nothing about no divine feminine movement. Mama don't like y'all. Mama don't talk like that. Mama know the body's sacred. That's why she gave you a nation of eggs if you sacred and you right. But how can you be right? That's when you be born and you can't take care of your child. So you need some help. That ain't sacred. That ain't no power there. When you creating children you can't take care of, where you get that kind of power from? What you smoking on? You dirty. Your mind dirty. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. But y'all hearing evil, y'all seeing evil, y'all speaking evil, y'all following the goddamn devils all over YouTube, talking about sexual energy and all this kind of stuff. Y'all gonna perish. Hey, who am I? I ain't nobody, baby. I ain't nobody. Probably the only one that go in some dreams. I ain't nobody though. Probably the only one that can tell you things before they happen. But I ain't nobody though. The only one come talking about the 13. But I ain't nobody though. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. But I'm somebody. Namaste. The soul within me reach the soul within you. I ain't trying to put you down because you're already down. I'm trying to lift you up. If you don't want to lift up, kick rocks. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get mine, and I'm going to get them. 15% only. Not 16%, 17%, 20% of the world, 30% of the world, 50% of the world. Oh, no. I don't care if there's only 500 people left in the world. I'm only going to go on 15%. That's my mission. I'm going to get it. Y'all think just because it's on YouTube and stuff, you don't know how spirit and ether works. You go to some small villages up there in the China area, in some of the mountains, you're going to hear somebody talking about it. You go over to someone in Hawaii, you're going to hear somebody talking about it. Over in Iran, Congo, Australia, Ireland, Switzerland, Netherlands, everywhere around the world. You're going to see. Y'all got to take heed and stop the nonsense out here, what you're doing. You're not in control of yourself. You're chasing something that you don't know. You don't want to master yourself first. Everybody catching problems now because they not listening. Everybody catching hard times now because they wasn't listening. Should have been saving. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I got spirit in life. I got love, so I got everything. But a lot of y'all don't hear that. You don't understand how big my mama and the elders work. You really don't understand. You don't understand. Because you will never overstand. Because you steady watching everything out here, chasing sex, chasing this and chasing that. And then when every time something happen, everybody want to come running back to me. I can't help you. And everybody who think the TLC, the community is right now, it's like the internet community right now, TLC community. But when the proper land is set, that's not going to be like tomorrow or nothing like that. That's going to be right time for when things supposed to happen. I'm not going to tell you this. Well, y'all think this is junior high school? Come on, man. So everybody like, man, I'm waiting to go to TLC. You waiting to go to TLC? You ain't even halfway right yet. You better be getting your body right. Everybody who come on that area will be glowing. You won't be able to come inside them gates. It's like walking through some pearly gates. You won't be able to come there with your sickness and disease. You're crazy. Sickness and disease should be getting buried out here. I'm keeping it real. Because the ancients knew not to let a deformed person come on the planet. Man, what you talking about deformed people? The ancients knew not to let a deformed person come on the planet. Because we know a soul wasn't complete if he came here deformed. So we sit the back and let it come back go fully complete, whole, fully packed. But people out here want to be the gods and try to take care of some deformedness because they're having bad sex and two people shouldn't have been together in the first place. Because two right people together will not make no baby that's wrong. You ain't heard nothing I said, did you? Two right people will not make a baby that's wrong. Shouldn't be no sickness on the planet. Should be no ill baby on the planet. Should be no deformities on the planet. That's because you humans are at the bottom of the goddamn list and you created all the goddamn people, all the children out here like this. I hate to do it like that. Man, what you saying about the child with the deformity? Hey, I ain't saying nothing about what they got going on right now. I'm talking about they should have never been here. There should have been nobody born with an illness. There should be nobody born with a disease. That's just real. If a lion have a kitten and the kitten know the kitten is deformed and not gonna be able to take care of itself, that kid will go back to the astral world and come back as another kitten the next time. That's how spirit works. But we have created hospitals and pharmacies and everything else and the homes where people got a person that's supposed to be doing their own path work. Instead of them following their own path, getting themselves ready, they have to take care of somebody else now. There shouldn't be supposed to be no nurses out here like this. I know it's a big community thing. Now, I love nurses and stuff. Now, I'm talking about how it's supposed to be. That's why you know we're at the end times now. Because they've created all these different jobs, slavery stuff now, that they shouldn't be here in the first place. Because nobody should be sick on the planet. That's what I'm talking about. There should be no sickness. There should be no disease. There should be no hunger. There should be no poverty. There should be no slavery. There should be no hate. That's how it's supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. But y'all don't hear it though. You still gonna try to argue, try to make your point about something that's out here, and you still not getting the picture, because you don't supposed to get the picture. Kick rocks and go somewhere. This is for the righteous who can hear the message. Get yourself right or get left back. It's your boy, the Super Son, the Superman, the 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. I love you and I love yourself. Don't try to comment and argue with something. Listen before you react, because your emotions gonna have you all wrong everywhere.